Purchasing your UPC. What is a UPC? UPC stands for Universal Product Code. It is used in many countries for product tracking and identification in stores, both online and brick and mortar. Amazon require one for nearly every category. So unless you are in one of those categories, you will need to get a UPC to create your listing and send your inventory to Amazon. Buying UPCs. A year ago, this was really simple. You could use online services without any problem. Then Amazon started adding messages to Seller Central regarding the use of GS1 original codes. This started a lot of rumors and confusion, and the main reason being UPCs from GS1 are far more expensive. So what is GS1? GS1 is an organization which establishes identification standard for various industries and licenses unique GS1 company prefixes which are necessary to create UPCs. Anyone else selling UPCs are essentially reselling codes they have got from GS1. While this is perfectly legal if they got them before 2002, the problem is Amazon implying they wanted to be able to verify that a code was unique in the GS1 database. The confusion. The issue we have is Amazon is sending very mixed messages both in Seller Central and from their support, and to a certain extent on their public pages too. For instance, inside Seller Central you get the message, "We recommend obtaining your UPCs directly from GS1. This lack of clarity is very confusing. Add to this the thousands of members we know who are still using reseller UPCs to add hundreds of thousands of products, and it gets even more confusing. So some problems we have seen. Bulk purchased UPCs from eBay, etc. UPCs from resellers as cheap as 10 cents. In other words, questionable resellers. The main issue with all of these codes is they are often selling the same UPC more than once. So we assume that Amazon are concerned about multiple listings in their database with the same UPC. Obviously, this can lead to confusion for their customers, and Amazon are incredibly customer-centric. UPC costs. Bought from GS1, in other words, direct from the GS1 site, and don't worry, we'll talk about that a little bit more later in the lesson. 1 to 10 UPCs is going to cost you $250 plus a $50 annual renewal. 1 to 100 UPCs is going to cost you $750 plus $150 annual renewal. Bought from Nationwide, which is a recommended reseller of UPC codes, 1 UPC will cost you $12, 5 will cost you $25, and 10 will cost you $30. And that is the price they are showing right now in May 2017. Brand registry. Getting your brand added to Amazon's brand registry actually enabled you to list your product without a UPC. Because you were brand registered, you could assign another unique identifier, like a product number, to replace the UPC. This literally meant you didn't even need to buy a UPC. However, Amazon have currently suspended it and are going to be launching a new version in May. And while we do not know what this will involve, it is a safe bet to assume it will still have this option. But obviously, right now, as of May 7th, there has been no announcement about the new brand registry system. Your choice. So option 1, you buy a UPC from GS1, in other words, direct from them. This is Amazon's official recommendation. It is somewhat expensive, $250 plus, but is guaranteed to work and not cause any issues. Option 2, buy a UPC from a trusted reseller. It's much simpler and much cheaper, and you can pick up a UPC for just $12. However, it is unknown if there will be future issues. Now, this is a business decision that you will need to make. It's not a decision we can make for you. Resellers. If you decide to use a reseller, then we have 2 that we recommend. We have not heard of a single case involving these 2 services having any issues to this date. Both give you a certificate of ownership for your UPCs. And if you decide to choose another service, you must ensure anyone you buy from provides a certificate. So where to find these UPCs? First of all, GS1, you go to www.gs1.com gs1us.org. Don't worry, as usual, all these links I'm going to show you will be in the download below this lesson. Then the first recommended reseller is www.nationwidebarcode.com. And the second recommended reseller is www.barcodestalk.com. And again, they're all in the download below this lesson. So let's take a quick look at them online. However, just before we go online, if you are selling in the UK or Germany, then you need to use a different GS1 location. Now, it's the same process as GS1 USA. You just need to use the different locations and follow the instructions on those locations. Now, those locations are for the UK and Germany respectively. You can see them on the screen, but you will find them in the PDF below this lesson. Okay, so here we are at gs1us.org, and this is where you come if you want to create your UPCs using GS1. Now, I'm not going to walk you through the entire process, but to start, you just want to click on the drop down that says UPCs, barcodes and prefixes, and then the Get Started guide. You want to start with Get a GS1 US issued company prefix. Now, a company prefix is actually what you're going to be paying for. GS1 will give you a GS1 company prefix, and you use that to create your UPC codes. So to get started, if we scroll down and you see the orange Access the Barcode Estimator, you can open that if you wish. To show you what it's going to cost you, I'm going to put 1 in, which is the number of products you have that will need barcodes, and then I'm going to put 9 in here for future products. In other words, for a total of 10. Click Calculate, and there's the price, as we covered before. But if we close out of that and scroll down, the next section is showing you how many digits there will be in your UPC company prefix, and those digits will become part of your UPC. If you look there, we selected 10 barcodes, so we're going to have 10 digits. Keep scrolling down, it shows you the pricing schedule again, and then you keep going down, and then you want to click on Fill out GS1 company prefix application. Now, you're not a current GS1 US customer, so you click on the Skip button. And then basically you just need to fill out all the information in this form before moving on. Now, I filled it out with fictitious information. I'm going to scroll down and the executive contact, I'm just going to check that to be the same. And basically all that means is they want to know the person they should contact. And once you've filled in all that, you just click on Next. Then the next page. So basically a lot of this is the information we've already looked at, showing you the costs, etc. Keep moving down. We select 1 to 10 again. Check the box to say you understand, and then click Next. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go any further than this because I don't want to buy a GS1 company prefix. But you would complete the payment and they would send you the prefix. And you then use that prefix to create your UPC codes. Okay, so I've come back to the home page. And the next step, once you've got your company prefix, is to create your UPC. Now, I'm not going to walk you through the entire process because I haven't got a company prefix, but you would click on UPCs, barcodes and prefixes. The second option you can actually skip. I mean, by all means go and look at it if you wish, but we're going to be using GTIN, not GLN. And then you click on Determine Barcode Type. It's going to show you the different barcode types. The one we're going to be going after is online. By all means, read all the information. And when we get to resources, you can see View the online training course, Barcoding Your Products. By all means, go and watch it. But where we recommend you go is this one, to create barcodes with our online tool. View our GS1 US Data Hub. Now, with your company prefix, you're also going to get a login to the GS1 site. If I click on this link, you'll see the Data Hub page, and it tells you what you can do using the US Data Hub. And if you scroll down, the next option you're going to go to is the one on the left, which is View GS1 US Data Hub Product Create Manage Page. You can watch the cute little video. Scrolling down, just want to show you fees. It's free. You can see the information here. Basically, when you've obtained your GS1 company prefix, each member company automatically gets a free subscription for one user as a benefit of their GS1 US membership. And that's this one here. So basically that means you're allowed to log into this and you're allowed to create UPC codes. To do that, all you need to do is click on Log into Data Hub. Now, that's as far as I can take you because obviously I haven't got an account with them. But if you choose to go down the GS1 route, it's quite a simple process. They will walk you through it and they show you how to do everything you need to do. And their support is pretty good too. So that's it for GS1. Let's go take a look at our recommended resellers. So the first one is nationwidebarcode.com. And it's a very, very simple process. To get your barcodes, you want to click on Order Barcodes. And then it will show you all the information of how much everything costs. And you scroll down and all you need to do is fill in the quantity. your personal or business name, and this is for your certificate of authenticity, and an email address. Then you check the box and click add to cart. And it's very, very straightforward. Now, once you place your order, you're going to come to this page, and basically you get a certificate of authenticity, a spreadsheet of your numbers, however many numbers you ordered, and then the UPC and or EAN barcode products. So the spreadsheet contains your UPC numbers and your EAN numbers, and I'm going to quickly mention what they are in a minute. But then what they also give you is they actually give you your barcode, and that's the actual barcode that's going to go on your product, or on your product packaging, should I say. And you get the UPC graphics, which is what you're going to use in the US, and the EAN is for using in the UK and Europe. So if you're selling in the UK or Germany, then you'll be using the EAN graphics. It's really simple and straightforward. Everything's done for you. So if we quickly go back, we're going to go to barcodestalk.com. Again, it's a very simple process. You just want to click on buy barcodes, select the one you want and click on purchase. And you can see on the right here, instantly receive your barcodes, no annual fees or hidden charges. Receive both UPC and EAN, and again, we just discussed that. The EAN is for Europe. The certificate of GTIN assignment, which is basically the same thing as Nationwide give you. And you get EPS and JPEG images included. And again, that's your barcodes. So they're giving you the barcodes too. And that covers both options you have, either to use GS1 or to use one of our recommended resellers. Now, by all means, you can choose your own reseller if you wish, but make sure they give you a certificate with your UPC. A reminder, your choice. Option 1, buy a UPC from GS1. This is Amazon's official recommendation. It is somewhat expensive at $250 plus, but is guaranteed to work and not cause any issues. Option 2, buy a UPC from a trusted reseller, one of the two we've just looked at. It's much simpler and much cheaper, and the pricing starts at just $12. However, it is unknown if there will be future issues. Again, this is a business decision that you will need to make. We can't make it for you. So what's next? So now you've learned what a UPC is and where you can buy them. In the next lesson, you're going to learn how to do a quick product listing ready for your first shipment. Your action step, buy your UPC code. But that's it for this lesson. Take care.